Hi, hello. Let me adjust the chat. Um, oh, okay. And all right, awesome. Hey guys, I just wanted to come on. I felt okay, good. Just checking what the chat is saying. I felt called to pop on and do very quick, okay, very quick pop-up clarity readings. If you guys have not seen, I am re-offering the clarity readings for about the next 12 hours. Okay, so because I do have some other offers that I want to get out, and I will need to focus on those. So if you are needing some clarity, as I do recognize this Jupiter Neptune square that we're in, and I know I've been talking about it a lot, but I have had a lot of people like literally ask me what's going on, or why do I feel this way, or like, can you tell me what's happening in the energy? So if you need that done on a more personal level, those are $35. They are Cash App only. Send that, you send your payment, and then in the notes section, just include clarity. I mean, you can include name, or I could just use your Cash App name, it doesn't really matter. If you have a particular area of focus that you would like clarity on, please email me. Okay, manaeileena@gmail.com. That is not required. It is not necessary. But if you feel called to do that, sure. Okay, I appreciate you guys. Oh my God. I know better than to go live and not check the live. Hold on. And then we're about to get started because these are quick pop-up messages, guys. And they're not going to be super long. But let me check because I know better than to get on live and not check it. So let me see. Let me make sure that the YouTube is doing what the YouTube is supposed to do. Okay, I think we're good. Also, let me just make note that the personal readings, the clarity readings, are pre-recorded readings. They are not live readings. I do want to take my time with those. I do want to, give you the attention that it requires. Okay, so they are not live readings. They are timed readings. Excuse me. They are pre-recorded readings, and they will be sent to you via a private link. Okay, so just wanted to make that clear. Okay, I don't want you to think that it's live in this session. It's not. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started, y'all. We're gonna start with Gemini. Gemini, this is the last day. This is the last day that you guys go first this year, because we rolling on into Cancerian season. The summer solstice is literally tomorrow. Okay, so and we have a lot to talk about with that. All right, so let's clear this fog. Let's get whatever pop-up messages need to come out at this time for you guys. All right, let's roll. Gemini, happy solar return. It's the last day. Let me say it to you guys. Happy solar return, Geminis. I hope that this season really treated you guys well. I do. All right, Gemini, let's just cut through. What's the situation about Nine of Pentacles in reverse? So something feels very unstable. Something feels unstable. There's instability with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse here. These cards are just flipping in reverse. And the Four of Wands in reverse is really like confirmation on that. Four of Wands upright is one of the most stable cards, right? It's like the card of home and foundations, and strong and solid foundations at that, but it's in reverse. So that's further confirmation on whatever is going on, Gemini. There's clearly a theme coming through of instability, of something not being on firm ground, on a solid foundation, on something that can hold. I'm hearing the words topsy-turvy, like there could be a lot of chaos. Yeah. Okay. What else? And then the Three of Wands is the only one that came out upright. Three of Wands here. I'm almost feeling like they are saying, Gemini, instead of looking so far ahead with the Three of Wands, you're going to have to focus on the present moment. And that's a lot of what this energy is about. I know Jupiter is in Cancer, and we've all been hearing it. Yes, Jupiter is exalted in Cancer, but Jupiter is at the early degrees of Cancer. Anytime that a planet is at the early degrees of a sign, it's immature. It hasn't matured yet. It's still learning how to work through that sign. Also, we have a whole year. It's going to be in Cancer for a whole year. This energy that we're coming into is not about big leaps and bounds. It is about small, steady, intentional steps. And I feel like that is what this is telling you. Things are unstable things are unstable, unclear, because maybe we're thinking too far ahead. We're taking too many steps ahead when we need to focus on the present moment and focus on what is in front of us. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Moon here. And there could be some financial mismanagement, impulsivity, or just emotional spending. Okay. And that could even be just like with your energy too. Like just wasting a lot of energy. And if it's money, wasting a lot of money. I mean, these are pentacles. All right. And it's based solely off of just like emotion. And with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, that's not stable emotion. Okay, I have to make that clear. Nine of Pentacles is not upright. It's in reverse. So it's not, it's not stable. Clarify the Four of Wands in reverse. The Page of Pentacles. The Seven of Wands here. Something more about the Three of Wands. The Lovers. Okay, that's you. That's a good sign to come out in your own reading. And the Queen of Swords. Yeah, so really, the Queen of Swords and the Lovers there, Gemini, this is really putting some restrictions on yourself. Seriously. Okay, and I feel like this is telling you to restrict yourself to the present moment. To the present moment. Okay, don't try to jump the gun. Don't try to think too far ahead. Don't try to be in competition, because I'm hearing someone say, I'm 5 steps ahead of you. I'm so many, whatever, many steps ahead of you. It's not about that. This energy is not about that. It is about slow, steady, intentional moves, not big leaps and bounds because we've done that. We've been in that energy before, and we're here, okay? So it's about more intentional steps. So Gemini, if we're going to cut through the fog with this, instability is the root of things. Chaos energy is the root of things. They're telling you zero in, lock in, focus on one thing at a time. Don't think too far ahead right now. Present moment. Present moment. If there is some type of financial situations that need to be handled, go ahead and handle those in the present moment right now. Because it feels like, I'm hearing building castles in the sky. It feels like you could be trying to pile onto things that, again, are not stable right now. They don't have the firmest foundation. And I do feel like there are things that want to come in, but again, foundations need to be firm. You need to have that stability underneath you. You know who helps you do that? In Saturn. Saturn. Okay, hold on. Okay. All right. Listen, that's what I have for you, Gemini. I appreciate you guys. I want to keep these as clear and straight to the point as possible, because we're trying to cut through the fog. So I'm not going to be super long-winded, right? We get the point and we get off it. All right. That's how we move in today. I appreciate you, Gemini. All right. Happy solar return. Okay. Next time I see you guys, it's going to be Cancerian season, and we'll be starting with them. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you for trusting me with your energy. If you would like to go more in depth, Gemini, there is still time. I still have availability for the clarity readings, okay? And just find all that information down below. If you have questions for me about how to book or anything, if I wasn't clear enough, feel free to drop in and leave a question here, okay? I appreciate that. Hold on, y'all. Okay. I'm sorry about that, guys. All right, Cancerians. I don't know what this playlist is, but the picture looked amazing. So I was just like, it's my vibe, you know? Like, let me just click on it and see. And so I don't know, guys. I just have it in the background because I like the thumbnail. I like the picture. Cancerians, let's see. All right. I was a little chilly, so. You got the Lovers, Cancerians. Sorry, let me put this on silent so it's not annoying. I'm sorry, guys, to keep hearing the vibrating on my phone. Okay, you have the King of Swords, the Tower in reverse here. I'm hearing Kanye West, All Falls Down. Yeah, okay. So this reading's kind of going backwards a little bit. Like, I wouldn't usually start on this side. I would work my way over here. Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck. It feels like some type of illusion is shattering, Cancerians. All right. Feels like some type of illusion is shattering. You have to have the strength to walk away from something, to pull away from something, and to be brave enough to start a new path with the Fool, the Strength card, and the Six of Swords. Clarify the Lovers. That's the meat of what I'm getting here, Cancerians. The Hierophant. This could be about a marriage. The Lovers and the Hierophant together. It's a solid partnership. Three of Pentacles confirmation on that. Now, it could be for some of you with the Three of Pentacles, it could be a work partnership, a work contract, a contract that binds you to another. What else? The Ace of Cups. They just came through light. But no, for a lot of you, it's relationship. Okay. Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So that's what needs to be addressed. There's something with a partnership or a relationship here. Clarify. The Two of Cups. Clarifying the Tower in reverse. The Empress in reverse. Oh, and the Devil. I was just about to say, I heard that saying come through very clearly. You have to learn to get up when love is no longer being served, right? I think it's something along the lines of that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, in the Hermit card here. Yeah, that's the fog. The thrill is gone. The dynamic of a relationship is not the same anymore, whether it's something that you want to acknowledge or not. That's what I'm seeing here. It feels like you have to acknowledge that. You have to acknowledge that, like, a relationship is changing, or it cannot support you in the same way that it used to. Whether, again, that's a romantic relationship, a business relationship, a job, a contract that binds you in some type of partnership. Okay, because your guidance is the Strength card, the Six of Swords, and the Fool. That is having the courage and the bravery enough to walk away from whatever precedes the Six of Swords, which is the Five of Swords. Okay, to walk away from the mental stress, the mental anguish, and start anew. The Fool. 0 point. This is about inner strength, Cancerians. I don't feel like there's like, I said there's nobody to help you, but I don't see other people here. When it comes to the decision, it is up to you. It is about inner strength, the Hermit on the bottom of the deck. And if that did not confirm that, the Hangman, when I cut the deck, which is an inner card, it's about inner wisdom. Another card, again, y'all see this theme being woven through these readings already about like small steps, being present. It's not about the big flashy jumps and leaps right now. you know, as much hype as there is around, I feel like the energy right now is not about that. It's about being intentional. It's about being present if you want the things that you're in right now or that you want to build to actually last. And that's just the real. Okay. And the real we are feeling this week, because it's a lot of illusions that are shattering. It's a lot of things that we're seeing finally for what it is. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Cancerians. Courage, bravery. This is about inner strength. Keep your own counsel at this time. All right. Let's roll right along to Leo. I'm so glad that wasn't like the point wasn't up. Like that would have been just horrible. Horrible on the live. This is what I go through. Just in case you guys are coming in. I'm on Leo. Okay, Leo. 16? Good Lord. All right, Leo, let's go. How have y'all been feeling today, though? If you guys are in here, how have you guys been feeling? I know it's like midday, people at work, and oh, it's 3:33. It's 3:33 p.m. Eastern. Okay, Leo. 7 of Wands in reverse. That's a Leo card in reverse. 7 of Wands reversed. The 8 of Swords. And the Ace of Pentacles with the King of Swords. I don't know why I keep hearing surrender, Leo. 7 of Wands kind of feels like that. And then the 8 of Swords. 5 of Wands. There's conflict. Death card in reverse. And I did see the 6 of Cups. So this is like unfinished business. This is something from the past. The Knight of Swords in reverse. Ooh. It feels like things are happening very fast. There could be a lot of words exchanged very quickly. Temperance in reverse. Yeah, this is something that you are revisiting from the past, whether this is like a physical person coming through and there is an argument or some type of disagreement with the 5 of Wands, or you are rerunning something from your past. You are rerunning something from your past. Temperance in reverse, 5 of Swords. I keep hearing the word unarmored. This is getting very deep very quickly. Some of you, this fog relates to something that happened to you in the past where you felt like you could not defend yourself, or you couldn't stand up for yourself, or you were not strong enough then. Okay? Or you didn't have the tools. Six of Swords in reverse. The Moon in reverse. Ooh, and the Tower. Some of you, this is connected to your mother. Some of you, it's connected to childhood. Like I said, it's connected to the past. There's a lot of reversals out here. I'm just getting the vibe of like, you can't know what you don't know. You know, you could have been in a certain energy or acted a certain way, behaved a certain way in the past, or gone through certain things because you just did not know. There was a level of naivety or inexperience or having to learn something. That could be what you're coming to terms with. However, the fog could be lifting for you guys in the sense that you're having these very stark realizations of, oh my God, this happened to me, or oh my God, I was in that situation. You know how you like don't process things till like years later, and then you are out of it and you can really feel like what it is you were going through, and it can just hit just as hard. That's what this feels like. It feels like the fog is actually lifting for you guys. And you're meant to see something for what it is, whether you were manipulated or something as a child, whether or in the past. I don't know if it goes that far back, but I just keep feeling that. And the moon is out here. The Six of Cups was out here. Temperance in reverse. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. The Lovers, yeah. And the Ace of Wands, yeah. And then you have the Fool again on the bottom of the deck. I feel like this is a release, Leo. I feel like it's a release of a past love or a past time. A past time when you were hurt. It's either from childhood or it's like a past relationship or something that is really stuck with you, but it's like it's been a fog, and it could have had you behaving in certain ways or ending up in certain relationships or on certain paths, and just you were not making that connection. It feels like now you're making the connection because the fog is lifting on something, and now you see like the depths of something that you were in. And it could also be because someone is coming back, someone has come back, and that has confused you. Why are they here? What is going on? Why do I feel all these feelings and emotions? It's because if it wasn't that person that this situation is tied to, they trigger up those same feelings, emotions, pains, and wounds. Okay? And not just for the hell of it, you know, so that it can come up to your attention so that it can be healed. Okay. I'm hearing that song, Words I Never Said, Lupe Fiasco and like Skylar, something like that. The words I never said. Words I could have said. This could even be that, Leo, you are coming up on an opportunity, possibly. I would say that's very few of you to actually say it to the person or get those words out. For others of you, I feel like this might be in talk therapy. This might be you writing it out, journaling it out. And I will suggest to some of you, if that's something that you want to do and you just cannot talk to that person, write it down and burn it. Write it down on some paper and burn it. Okay, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. All right, that's what I have for you, Leo. All right, let's go to Virgo. Typing too fast, typo. Y'all catch my drift. Okay, Virgo, let's go. All right, Virgo. Let's see. What's the situation all about? What's under the fog for Virgo? King of Swords. The World. Ooh. Queen of Cups in reverse. Ooh, and the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You know, I started thinking about this as like a position or something that is changing and it's meant to evolve. And some of you might be leaving a position or something that you used to do, or how you used to be viewed by people. Okay. Some of you, it could be a relationship though. The Fool keeps coming out. It's a lot of new beginnings happening for people. I just feel like fog is blocking or clogging up everything. Clarify the King of Swords here, please. The King of Swords. The Two of Wands. I heard plans change, Virgo. Plans change. It's okay. The Five of Wands. And the Eight of Wands. Yeah. It feels like you are, the fog is probably, you know you want to make a decision. Yep, Nine of Swords here. You're just concerned and worried about how it's going to land with other people. But it feels like you are making a decision. And the decision is to pivot. The plan has changed. Plans change. Yep, Nine of Swords, the Eight of Swords here. I feel like this is a change that people won't see coming. I'm hearing it's best done that way. It is best done that way. That came through very clearly. Okay, so don't feel guilty about moving in silence. Sometimes people make you feel like that, like you have to tell everybody your move. You're grown. You're grown. Clarify the world. I know I used to feel like that, so I know. The world being clarified by the gate is significant. Is significant. You are meant to walk through whatever this portal is, whatever this gate is, and stand 10 toes on it. 7 of Wands. Yeah, the change is here. The time has come. Not them playing end of the road boys to men. Spirit. I'm not. I'm not even gonna sing in spirit. 9 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it's not your battle anymore. Let me just say that, Virgo. I feel like if there's fog for you, it's not yours. I feel like you have your mind made up. You make it foggy or confuse yourself when you start considering how everybody else is gonna feel. How thoughtful of you. How compassionate and empathetic of you. But the Chariot, like, it's time. Yep, 10 of Cups. It's time. And I feel like you are at peace with this decision. Again, just that only part is worrying about other people, Virgo, and how it's going to land with them. And again, how thoughtful of you, but you shouldn't. Okay, the Hangman. Yeah. You already thought about this. You have already weighed the pros and the cons, Virgo. I think you know. This is just going to be confirmation for y'all. You already know. Clarify the Queen of Wands in reverse. You've already made the decision. As I say that, the Fool falls out of my hands. You've already made the decision to pivot. Okay? The Lovers is here. Some of you will be leaving that relationship. Queen of Cups in reverse. You don't feel the same. It's not a relationship for all, but I just saw the Lovers, so for some of you it is. For most of you, this is a position. This is a way that the world has seen you, or people around you. They viewed you as this role, whatever this is, and you're deciding to change that. You're deciding to change your plan, to go a different way, to go another route. And it's complete. It is complete. The world is here with the gate. It is complete. And this is not something that I think you take lightly. The Hangman, you've pondered about this. Yep, the Emperor. That's 2 Aries cards. This is about independence. And the freaking Lovers again at the bottom. This is about independence. Seriously. This is about independence. I like to just like put the cards randomly. Yeah, this is about independence because the Emperor, the Fool, that's both Aries energy. Aries is a very independent sign. It is very individual. It is very sovereign. It's very I am. And the Queen of Cups in reverse is your feelings have changed. You're not the same person. And I'm not gonna lie. 2 of Cups. Confirmation. 6 of Wands. Some of you stayed in something because it looked good. It looked good. Looked good on the resume. Looked good with that person. Power couple, whatever it is. Okay, but this is changing. Yeah, the Empress. The Empress. You still will have that and probably more. Oh, I thought the Empress was going to pop back up. Now the High Priestess is there. Confirmation on that. Okay, but yeah, that's what this is, Virgo. That's what this is. All right, so we're going to cap it there. We're not going to drag it out and make it more confusing. Okay, I appreciate you guys, and thank you for trusting me with your energy and to help clear this up for you. I don't take that lightly. All right. Okay. What the? That is the. Okay. Like, which way are the cards? All right. Going to Libra. Going to Libra. Let me shuffle up first, and I'll put your timestamp so it's not wrong. So again, I feel like these clarity readings are best for you right now. If you literally are feeling confused, if you feel like shit is foggy right now, you're trying to, see through the fog. What should you focus on? What are the next steps? Where's the illusion? What's real right now? Then I believe that these readings will be helpful for you. And if you would like to go more in depth with a personal reading, you can check the description box for the details below. If you have any questions about booking, feel free to drop them in the chat. Okay. All right, Libra. Now I'm getting your timestamp. Okay. Leads. Let's go. Ace of Cups. It's about love. It's about love, literally. Situation is about love, whatever this is. It's the Hermit in reverse. Are you yourself? Are you yourself? And the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Some of y'all might be operating off of what you think a relationship should look like, or what you think love should look like. Okay, that's what I just get just coming into it. Clarify the Ace of Cups, please, for Libra. Confirmation, justice, that's Libra. The Five of Cups. Oh yeah, you've been disappointed in love, or someone is disappointing you right now in love. Three of Pentacles. It could also be work for some of you. Okay. So again, we're getting a lot of work and like relationship stuff going on. Ten of Cups and the Lovers here. Yeah, I feel like some of you might be idealizing something. All right, insert what it is. Relationship, work. Okay, I'm gonna say something. You're idealizing something, or had something on a pedestal, or thought, you know, just thought that maybe something would go a certain way. You envisioned it a certain way. I feel like it fell short, and I feel like there's disappointment here. Okay, and that could be what the fog is for you. I feel like there's a little bit of disappointment. Some of you might be questioning whether this thing can make you happy long term, whether it can continue to support you. Clarify the Hermit in reverse. Strength card. The Five of Swords. And the Hangman in reverse here. God, what song is that? Come back, baby, come back. Window seat. That's window seat. Erykah Badu. Can I get a window seat? Don't want nobody next to me. Some of y'all need some alone time. Or you need to be confident of like the conclusion that you came to when you were alone. Something about that. Yeah, Three of Wands and the Two of Swords, because your next decision decides like something about the future. It decides about like how you move forward. Clarify the 10. I'm hearing get honest. Now's the time to get honest. Libra, clarify the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, y'all saw that card just flipped over. Oh my God. The 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Got it. Got it. I'm hearing that song again. I can't carry on living life like this. Okay. The Four of Swords. That's a Libra card. Two Libra cards are here. Woo, I caught it. And the Devil. All right. And the Knight of Pentacles here. Whose life are you building anyways? That's what I hear. Knight of Pentacles here. That's the fog we're in, Libra. Whose life are you building? Okay. That's what this is. That is what this is. And they want you to slow down, okay, before you run into some resentment, okay? Because especially if you are overgiving to everybody else or in your relationship and you're not nurturing yourself, okay? The Hermit in reverse, the Hangman in reverse. I would even go as far as saying, Libra, some of you feel like even yourself, you feel like you are betraying yourself in a way. I'm not saying like that you are, but you could feel like that, or have had those, you know, private conversations with yourself in your mind. I'll be talking to myself, okay? And you could feel like that. And I'm gonna tell you, that's how resentment builds. When you are doing things for people, or just doing shit that you just don't even want to do. You don't even really want to do the thing, but you keep doing it out of duty, or this idealization of what you think something's supposed to look like, or how you think something is supposed to go, how you think a relationship should be, the partner you think you should be, and how you should show up. That's how resentment builds, especially when you don't really want to. That doesn't really align with who you genuinely are. And that's what this feels like. It feels like a lot of maybe playing roles in relationships, or a job perhaps. And I feel like that's cracking, that's breaking down, because what you're giving or what you expected, you're not receiving. Okay. So you have to start with getting in touch with yourself and being honest. It said get real. I kept hearing get real, and now I understand that. So this is about getting in touch with yourself. What do you like? Do you know what you like? Do you know what it is that you want to build? Does it have to look like what you've seen? Does your life have to mirror what you've seen? I think you really need to sit with that. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles and the Tower. And don't get so caught up on, well, I've come this far, or I've done all this, I've done all that. You have the Eight of Wands behind that. Like, it doesn't... that's not in vain. That's not for nothing, right? We go down these paths, we can experience. You never know where this path and what experience and wisdom that you've gained on this path, where you'll be able to use that. You'll always be able to use that. Nothing is ever wasted. Nothing is ever a waste of your time. Everything is useful. Every single path and direction that you take. Okay, so don't get caught up in that. Don't get caught up in time. Okay. And feeling like, oh, I wasted time though. If I go back, if I stop this, if I end this, if I leave this, I've wasted time. I've done. That's limiting thinking. That is very limiting thinking. Okay, so really get real about something, Libra, because it feels like, yeah, it does. It feels like there's some resentment that could be building, and you have to take control of that. You have to get ahead of that by asking yourself, like, what is it that you're doing that you don't really want to be? Or it's something in your life that is not measuring up to how, I don't know, you wanted to live, whether that needs to be tweaked, the thing itself, the dynamic, or your perspective. Okay, you're idealizing something. All right, so I hope that helps, Libra. I appreciate y'all trusting me with your energy. I don't take that lightly. Thank you. All right, let's go to Scorps. I am hearing, oh my God, just tell me you're a 90s kid without telling me you're a 90s kid. I'm hearing from freaking Rugrats, dude, but I'm hearing the name Cynthia. I'm hearing Cynthia. I don't know what that means. Cynthia, she's a really cool dancer. Or some of you could be dancers or need to go dancing. Let out some energy. Some of y'all need to go dancing with somebody named Cynthia. Just kidding. Okay. Adding some levity to the energy, Scorpio. I'm sorry. I take your reading seriously. I do. All right, let's go. Scorpios. Eight of Wands. That reminds me of like a candelabra, or like the candle holders that holds all the candles in it. Guidance is the Wheel of Fortune. The situation under the fog is the Eight of Wands. That's movement. But the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is not movement. It's something repeating. It's repetitive. It's a cycle. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm seeing somebody dizzy from spinning. So there's something that's cycling. Something keeps cycling. Something keeps cycling. Okay. And the Five of Cups. Okay. And the Devil. So there might be something that we need to come to terms with here too, Scorpio. Some of you are coming to terms with, this is going to sound really harsh, I guess, or deep. I don't know what the word is, but like some of you are feeling like you've built yourself within the walls of your own prison. And whether that be your life, whether that be a relationship, okay, you feel like it's this monotonous cycle. Cycling through. That could be the fog itself, the whirlwind. That's what I felt. You know, like how in cartoons somebody get banged up in the head and then you see the stars and they dizzy. Like that's what this looks like, the vision that they're showing me. By the Eight of Wands. What? And Scorpio, please watch yourself, okay? Because especially if you're a Scorpio rising, Saturn in the 6th house, watch your health, okay? Slow down. 9 of Wands. Yeah. I just want to run, throw it away, run because you're chasing me down. I haven't heard that in so long, but it just came out in your reading, and I get that, Scorpio. So a lot of you, yeah, it feels like you have created a life, and I think you want to run from it, which tells me you're not happy in this life right now. Okay, it's not fulfilling you. It ain't the thing. It ain't it. Okay, and it's making you feel like you're living a very monotonous life with nothing new and going in the same cycle. Page of Swords in reverse, Queen of Wands. And I'm going to go a step further and say, Scorpio, I think the person that you really want to be, you feel like you can't be in this life. Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck is, I think, who you want to show up as: confident, brave, owning your shit. You know what I'm saying? Not to say like you don't, like literally you obviously have to have that in you. Okay, but the Page of Swords in reverse here, I feel like you feel blocked. You can't really express yourself. You can't really be your authentic self in the life that maybe you've created for yourself. I'm not blaming you for that. I mean, you know, things change, right? Plans change. What we want in life changes as we gain more experiences, as we gain more wisdom. It is what it is, you know? I'm sure you probably didn't think this when you were building the life or whatever this is. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The King of Pentacles. But now there's a whole life built on it. I get it, Scorpio. Now there's a whole life built on it, though. King of Pentacles. So there are certain financial obligations or physical, like earthly, worldly obligations that you have to tend to in this life. I get it. Okay. Three Cups. Okay. Two of Wands in reverse. I'm here step by step. First of all, you can't keep putting joy off, Scorpio. Joy is not something that is attained in the distant future. Joy has to be found in every present moment. Okay, I know that sounds so poetic and metaphorical, but listen, I just had Saturn leave my 5th house. When I tell you, it was hard to be joyful. It was hard to be playful, hard to get into my creativity. Children were hard. Like, it was hard. I get it. But I'm telling you, like, you can't put the joy off. And I feel like part of that is saying this, part of why you feel this way, like, I just want to run, throw it away. Like, it's because, like, you have to have some moments of joy in your life, Scorpio. It all can't just be about building this life and all work and no play. Okay, I don't subscribe to hustle culture. I don't subscribe to having 10, 11, 50 million jobs, okay, and not getting tired. I get tired. Okay, like, seriously, clarify the 5 of Cups, man. Our society has to get out of that. Like, seriously, because then you feel fucking pitiful for taking a goddamn break, for resting. Like, a rest is some type of reward. So I do feel like Jupiter in Cancer will be beautiful for that, for expanding the home within, the foundations within. So we stop chasing externally. All right. 5 of Cups, the 5 of Wands here. 4 of Swords. Yeah, I think, Scorpio, you got to get out more. As I say that, the Hermit in reverse. I'm sorry, y'all. Very animated today. You get this side of me today. You get to experience this side of me today. But the Hermit in reverse, yeah, Queen of Cups and the Devil here. Ooh, we get out of that. Listen, this is what I'm hearing symbolically, okay, metaphorically. Get out of that house with all of those past demons. So there's this, like, if you're not happy in what you're in right now, you're probably idealizing a future that is not here yet, or past that we can't get back. So I feel like this is saying, Scorpio, again, you're going to have to start step by step, day by day, finding moments in your day, in your life that actually bring you joy. This means you're going to have to try to tap into some activities or something, okay, that can bring you joy. Don't overwhelm yourself. Start small. This is what I'm telling everybody. This is the energy we in. It's not big leaps. It's not bounds and jumps. And okay, this is intentional, because you've created a life here. We already went through what the problem is. So now we need to slow it down. We need to be more intentional about the life we want to create, not the facade that we want people to see. And oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, there was somebody calling. I don't know if it cut it off, but we need to create the life that we want, not the facade that we want people to see, not the facade that we want people to think is the life we're living. And I'm not saying you did that on purpose. I'm not saying that, you know, you were trying to be flashy or whatever. Some people were. If you're that Scorpio, you just have to be accountable. It is what it is. We all live a human life down here, okay? But, okay, this definitely feels like Scorpio. Start being in the present moment. You're going to have to start stealing moments of joy. I don't care. Be selfish. You're going to have to find moments of joy. It's not something in the distant future. Okay? That is what this feels like. I'm hearing the word lamenting. Okay? They want you to get out. Even if you just get out your house, go to your backyard. Okay? If you live in an apartment complex, go down to the park, go to the tennis court, go walk around your building a couple times. They want you to just get out more, have moments of stillness and joy for yourself, okay? That's what I have for you. I appreciate you guys trusting me with reading your energy. I don't take it lightly. This playlist just going. It is kind of vibey, though. It is kind of vibey. Okay, I think I like it, y'all. I think I like this playlist. I'm going to go ahead and link it after the live. All right, I didn't know. I just clicked on it. I said, "Oh, this thumbnail is my vibe." So I just put the playlist on, and it's just a little vibey back there. So I'm gonna post a link when we get done with this live. I'm gonna post it just in case y'all want to vibe to it. All right, let's do Sag. Let's spell it correctly. There we go. Sag. Here we go. I'm seeing somebody at a skating rink. That is so random, Sag. And I have not been skating in so long. Okay. That might be a fun little summer activity or something, Sag. I don't know. Maybe that's a message for you. What's the situation about here for Sag? The Empress. Okay, Sag, I'm hearing that song again. I know that for a fact it was y'all that I heard that song with, 2 days ago for the What to Expect readings. It was, R.I.P. to the girl you used to see. Her days are over. Baby, she's over. Okay. Woo, I gotta listen to that. All right, Sag, just coming up again. And the Empress is out here. That's powerful. The Lovers. I'm ready for you. Ooh, the Hangman in reverse. Okay, are you ready for something? Because the Hangman is in reverse, which is like a message of like patience or impatience. Yeah, because you are seeing something more clearly about the past. Okay, so fog for you is lifting about the past. Clarify the Empress here. The Star. Oh, the Ace of Cups, the Five of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, what's happening for you guys, whether this is retrospect or you guys are in it in the moment, you guys are realizing why you attracted what you attracted. Whether that's right now or you're reflecting on the past relationship. And that was just because the feminine energy, whether I'm talking to a male or woman, was wounded. You attracted what you attracted because you thought that's what you could attract, or you thought that's what you deserved, or what you were worth at whatever time. And I'm not just talking about a relationship, okay? And the reason that is coming up is because expansion is happening, or expansion is trying to happen. But remember, we want to cut through the fog. We want to cut through the illusion. Like, we really want to expand. We don't want to expand the bullshit. We want to expand the dream. We want to expand, like, the thing that's going to last. Like, that's what we want, right? And this feels like, for you to do that, the fog is lifting on your self-worth, on what you feel like you deserve. And what I'm saying, Sag, is you've done a lot of healing on that, okay? The Star, the Ace of Cups, the Empress. You are seeing it a lot more clearly now. Ooh, okay. They're jumping ahead a little bit with the Hangman in reverse. Oh, okay. Okay, we'll get there. I don't want to jump the gun. I really don't. Clarify the lovers is clarified by the emperor. The high priestess. It's 3 major arcanas on top of each other. And the 6 of cups. The Knight of Swords. Clarify the Hangman in reverse. I'm ready for you. Queen of Wands in reverse. The Magician. And the Ace of Swords in reverse here. 3 of Swords. I'm hearing act like you know, Sag. Act like you know. So again, I feel like this is a message of confidence. I feel like this is a message of owning your worth and really demanding that whatever come into you, into your energy, matches where you are now, the healing that you have done. So you have to hold your standards at that level. And with the 6 of Cups here, it feels like if that is what it is, okay. There's people around in your life from the past, okay, that you've known, you have a connection to, whether you're in relationship with them, they're friends, they're family members, co-workers, I don't know. But there are people around, okay, as you are moving through a transition, as you are understanding your worth now, you understand, whoa, wait a minute, I can have more, wait a minute, I can have this life, I can do this, I can live this life. As you're going through that, there's also simultaneously this process happening of, well, can these people also simultaneously level up in that same way? Can they handle your glow up? And then can they also move in that energy with you? Can they come with you? Simplified. I don't know. What I feel like is, that's fine. That's cool. That's dandy. You're not supposed to wait, though, to see if they can come. You have to keep growing. You have to keep stepping more and more into this power. You can't be afraid of it and cower or back away from it. I'm hearing you're in it now, you know, so you have to keep stepping into it. Now, realistically, with the 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, some people are just, they're not able to come, or they don't respect the glow up, or they don't understand it, whatever it is. Okay? But if you succumb to that, then you cycle back. You go back. Okay, Ace of Swords in reverse. Your confidence takes a hit. Queen of Wands in reverse. The Hangman in reverse. 3 of Swords. Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah, you hurt yourself. 3 of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles she takes care of herself first. Okay, then she helps build the worlds of others, or support the worlds of others. This feels like, Sagittarius, you can no longer deny your truth or hide your truth to stay in balance with some of the people in your life, some of the people that are around you or that you're in relationship or connection with. You can't do it. And that could be the fog. Do I hold myself back to stay with them, to hold their hand, to help them transform? And no. Simply put, no. I'm not saying that's easy, okay? So listen, I'm not sitting up here like, Sag, come on, do it. Like, no, I'm not saying it's easy, okay? I'm just saying, no. Strike while the iron is hot. That's what I heard. You can't wait. And I would say, right, yeah, and the 6 of Wands here, there could be a lot of attention on you, okay? I just saw 666 too, which just breaks down to 9, which is a very powerful number. There could be a lot of attention or eyes on you, or that's trying to come through here. Don't hold yourself back, Sag, trying to appease someone else or hold their hand, okay? Especially if they're an adult like you, okay? I appreciate you. And you doing that, Sag, as I come out of your energy, could actually inspire another. You never know who you're inspiring. Just keep going. Just keep going. Okay, that's what I have for you. I hope that cleared up something. I appreciate you trusting me with your energy. I don't take it lightly. Let's go to Cappy. All right, Capricorn, the goat. What have we for you? Page of Swords. The Moon. The Hangman. Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So there could be a lot of talks about plans, okay? About the future. About how things are going to move forward right now. Got the Two of Swords, yep. And that Two of Swords was kind of like turning. So either you or someone else, if there's someone else involved, there could be this back and forth when it comes to a decision. Nonetheless, there's information, there's conversations here. The Gate, this could be about moving. And the Five of Pentacles here. Oh, wow. You just confirmed that. The Devil on the bottom of the deck. Devil is associated with Capricorn in the tarot. This feels like readiness. The root of the confusion could be someone trying to decide whether they are ready to do something. Ready to go in this direction. Ready to move to this place. Ready to walk through whatever this gate represents. I'm hearing, is there enough? That could have something to do with being, sorry, it was somebody calling. I don't know if it cut out the audio. Dang, that card did not want to come out. The Fool. Oh, with the Fool and the Moon, I heard, if your heart isn't in it, why would you tell me so? Your heart has to be in this next decision, Capricorn. The Seven of Pentacles. It can't be all about. That's what I'm hearing. So they want insert. That means it's different for all of you. Insert the thing. It can't be all about them. It can't be all about work. It can't be all about money. It can't be all about status. It can't be all about image. Whatever it is. Okay? Clarify. Six of Cups. Because in the past, you disregarded it. In the past, you did not regard yourself. Like, you left yourself out of the equation, out of the decision-making process. You are one of the most important assets to whatever this decision is. And some of you, it's like, now that you are considering yourself and considering what you think, in your opinion, you might be seeing that it's not lining up, or it's a bit different than any other people that you are in conversation with. Or if it's not, well, the Lovers just came out. The Lovers just came out. Yeah, and the Four of Swords and the Nine of Swords. You can't worry about like what other people will think about what you're going to say, or how you feel, or the truth of the matter. Yeah, the World. Is time. So it might be time to have a very honest conversation, or for some of you, you're past that. Like, some of you, it's time to tell them the conclusion you've arrived to. Clarify the Hangman. Yeah. Yup. The Six of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Hangman. Yeah, Capricorn, this feels like, in the Wheel of Fortune. It's time to turn the wheel. Seven of Pentacles. It's time to turn the wheel. Yep. So I feel like they are encouraging you to not put something off, not procrastinate about it anymore, especially if you have a decision made. And the one thing, especially, I think they're stressing, especially if you've decided on something and the only thing holding you back on, I don't know, expressing it or telling somebody your decision is their reaction, or like how they're gonna take it, or how they're gonna handle it, or if it's gonna it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Honestly, the Wheel of Fortune and the Hangman card is really kind of like out of your hands. It's surrender. It's speak your truth and let the cards fall where they may. Let the cookie crumble as it does. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands. For some of you, I'm hearing no more mulling it over. No more mulling it over. Yeah. I don't think, yeah, Eight of Swords. I don't think we can milk this cow anymore. Page of Cups. Yeah. I don't think you're conflicted. I think you are conflicted about how another person will feel. I don't think you are conflicted. I think the more that you consider your feelings in something, because you can't abandon yourself in this decision again or anymore. The more that you consider your feelings, I just think some of you, your feelings, your true feelings might actually be scaring you. That's what I think. I think your honest feelings might actually scare you. And because they're scaring you, because you're surprised by them, you think that it might scare somebody else, or you don't know how they're going to take it. So I think the fog is being created by hesitation or procrastination or putting something off, prolonging something that is inevitable. All right, so that's what I have for you, Cappy. I appreciate you. If you would like to go a little bit deeper, or you feel like you want to get a little bit more personal into your situation, you can check the description box for all the information on the clarity readings, because that offer will be gone by midnight tonight. All right, so we can make room for the summer solstice things. All right, that's what I have for you, Capricorn. Appreciate you. Thank you for trusting me with your energy. All right, Aquarius. All right. Okay, Aquarius. Hold on, Aquarius. Let me get a little sip of water. Why am I hearing so many Erykah Badu songs today? I'm hearing love of my life, you are my friend. Okay. All right, let's go, Aquarius. It's all about her, Aquarius. You have the Emperor. Six of Cups. Be about someone from your past or a responsibility from your past. Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay. The Ten of Cups and the Six of Pentacles in the World. I'm hearing wishful thinking with the Ten of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, Aquarius. And you have the World on the bottom of the deck. Okay, it does feel like the fog is lifting on wishful thinking when it comes to something or someone, whether a past person or some past responsibilities, a past role or something that you used to play. Clarify the Emperor. The Lovers. Oh my God, how many times has the Lovers been out here today? The Emperor and the Lovers. Queen of Wands. What was that? Oh, and the Ace of Cups in reverse. I'm hearing possession. Not in that way. It feels like there is someone here, possibly a past person or friends with benefits type of situation, Three of Cups, or a friend that feels very possessive over you, feels very controlling over you. The Ace of Cups is in reverse. With that, I would say, Aquarius, there could be something lifting, excuse me, where you might see it's not necessarily love or as loving as you thought it was. There's more in this energy, I would say, of control. You know, it's reminding me of like when people, you know, when people are very like possessive over their partners and stuff, and they kind of like wear that as a badge of honor type of thing. That's kind of what this feels like. Three of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Oh, that's very clear. That's very clear. Fog is lifting. Yeah. We're seeing that something is not as soulmatey as we might have thought it was. It might have just been a friends with benefits type of thing, or someone is making it clear, or you're making it clear to someone that, yeah, no, we're friends. Okay, clarify the Eight of Wands in reverse. High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, you feel the misalignment. High Priestess in reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse is a red flag. Is a wait a minute. Let me not go any further, because High Priestess in reverse, something is not the truth. Something is not in alignment. If I told you the Lovers was on the bottom of the deck again, would you believe me? It's two Lovers cards in this. It's three Lovers cards in this deck, actually. And the Tower behind that, and the fucking Two of Cups behind that. That's a clear sign. I'm going to separate those two and see if they come back out again. Just put them in random places. The World in reverse. And the Eight of Cups. You're getting a very clear sign, Aquarius, and the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck to make a very definitive decision to leave something alone. Now that you see the truth of what it is. Although, and I want to acknowledge this, okay, with the Eight of Cups here, that you invested emotionally. You did. You invested emotionally. And it's not in vain. Like I said to whoever else earlier in the readings, nothing that we do is in vain. If you think you went down the wrong path, you think you wasted your time in that relationship, never. Like, never. You can use everything. Everything is a part of the journey. Yeah, King of Swords in the Chariot here, though. I'm hearing cut your losses. So yeah, I feel like the fog for you is lifting on a relationship, or seeing that something was not as solid as you thought it was. Ten of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. And I think the thing that has kept you stuck in this is continuing again to have like this false hope. And that literally, Aquarius, could be the illusion that's shattering. Okay, even if it's for some of you not a relationship, but some type of I don't know, partnership with the Three of Pentacles and Six of Pentacles that you thought was bringing something forth. Okay, but with the World in reverse, High Priestess in reverse, I feel like we've seen that it's not. Like, we've gotten evidence that it's not. Eight of Wands in reverse, that something's not moving. Someone hasn't communicated. Someone hasn't held up their end of the bargain, etc., etc. Yeah. And the Ace of Wands here, yeah. Pentacles and the Lovers again. Yeah. The Empress, yeah. They don't want you to, yeah, Empress and the Nine of Pentacles together means like they want you to be solid. Like, they don't want you to hold on to anything that's not upholding your worth and your standards. The Ace of Cups in reverse next to the Lovers, no. The Emperor and the Queen of Wands, you know, it feels like, honestly, Aquarius, I could see this as somebody just wanting you on their arm just to have you as like arm candy. Like, because you fine or something, you look good, or you got a good job, or you popular, or, you know, or your vibe is just the shit. Like, I could see that. And that's not it. That's not the vibe. That's not the vibe. That's not it. because you invested emotionally. And so that's why I feel like the fog is lifting for you guys. All right, and Spirit just wants you to see through that fog and see this now for what it actually is. Some of you, they're getting very specific as I get out of your energy. There was a friends with benefits situation that you maybe have you had wanted to make it more, or somebody wanted to make it more, and this is referring to that. There was some fog around whether to do that or not. All right. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. I appreciate you guys trusting me with your energy. It's not taken lightly, okay? Enjoy the rest of your Jupiter day. If you want to go more in depth, Aquarius, if you need a personal reading on this energy, if you're really in the thick of the fog and you really need to see get some clarity, check the description box. If you have questions on how to book or it's not clear, just hit me in the chat real quick. All right, Pisces, my Pisceans. I don't know why I say Pisces' name like a Southern belle, but it just flows off my tongue that way. Okay, Pisces, let's see. Let's cut through the fog for thee. The sun is back out. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright. Alright, what's going on for Pisces? Okay. 2 of Wands in reverse. 2 of Wands in reverse. Lovers staring at me here. Okay. What's the guidance? 6 of Swords. Damn. Woo! These readings are not playing. Like, oh my God. I feel like I'm telling everybody, like, something's out of alignment, or this is telling you this. Man. Confirmation on that. The Hangman just came out. That's you. The Lovers on the bottom of the deck. Lovers has been in like almost every reading. I think it was like 1 or 2 readings that the Lovers was not in. Okay. Plans are changing. A plan is either flipping or it's gonna flip. Okay. Something is like derailed or something like that. Okay, and the 6 of Swords here is almost like, you know, kind of like let it go or mentally detach from something. Clarify the 2 of Wands in reverse. Clarify the situation for Pisces, please. The Chariot in reverse. Oh, they're being so clear today. I love that. Thank you, Spirit. The Chariot in reverse. Something about a plan to move forward is halted. Like, that's the situation right now. Something's not moving. A plan is not moving forward, quite literally. The Lovers coming out. And that could involve another person. It could be because of another person. God damn! And the 8 of Wands in reverse. All the movement cards in reverse. And the Lovers in the Star. Something cannot move forward until it is healed. Until it is healed. The Star on the bottom of the deck. If this is a relationship with the Lovers, whatever this is cannot move forward until it is healed. Okay? Yeah, and the 10 of Wands, and there's a lot of shit to dig through. Okay, when we have gotten to the 10 of Wands, this is the straw that breaks the camel's back, Pisces. And so there's a lot of shit to dig through. There's something that needs to be healed. We got to plow through this 10 of Wands in order to turn this 8 of Wands upright. 10 of Wands is too heavy to move. She can barely carry all those wands up the hill. Clarify the 6 of Swords. And if this is about a relationship, then it's like you guys' relationship is carrying wands that can't move forward. It's something's too heavy. Clarify the 6 of Swords. I'm here. I need a vacation. 6 of Swords could definitely be that for some of you. You might be taking one. Some of you have, I get it. That was symbolic that I need a vacation. Some of you have checked out of your relationship mentally. maybe emotionally. Some of you have checked out. And I really feel like this fog is asking you, like, are you going to check back in? Like, do you want to check back in? Like, let's say your relationship is like, I don't know, you know, tell us. I'm like, do you want to check back in? Or are you done? Like, are you done? This reminds me of those relationships where people have been together for a long time and they're both checked out emotionally and mentally, and they're just together because of the like financial obligations or the life, and you know, it's too much stress to divorce and shit. Like, that's what this feels like. And this fog, these squares right now are asking, like, okay, so we just gonna sit here in this and just be detached? That's cool. Like, are we doing that though? Or are we checking back in mentally and emotionally, spiritually maybe, to this relationship? Clarify the hangman. The hangman is giving me a snooze here. Yeah, the two of swords here. So spirit is saying, when it comes to whatever this is, this relationship or partnership, it can no longer be this thing that you decide whether you're gonna like participate in, or this person, whoever it is, decides, oh, okay, I'm gonna participate in this relationship today. Like, I'm gonna be in a relationship today. Like, spirit is saying, whatever you guys have met right now, it cannot move forward until someone decides when they checked out of it and if they're going to check back into it. Otherwise, it's like two zombies. If this is a relationship, being in a relationship together, two zombies. Spirit says boring. Like, listen. Yeah, 5 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. Some of you used to be like best friends with this person. And I'm hearing, so where did it all go wrong? Queen of Swords, somebody turned icy. Somebody turned icy. Whoever it is in the relationship, whether that's you, Pisces, you got to be accountable, or whoever else. Whoever turned icy, that's who this question is for. Are you checking back in or not? Are they checking back in or not? Because otherwise, Spirit's like, what are we doing? Okay. Yeah, 8 of Cups, emotionally checked out. Emotional abandonment. And that's how either you could feel like you've been abandoned emotionally, or this person could feel like that. That is what this fog is about for y'all. Are y'all going to check back into this relationship? Or are you guys just cohabitating, coexisting? Okay? Y'all, listen, cut the deck and the Fool is right there. Okay, so very interesting reading, Pisces. That's what I have for you guys. I appreciate you trusting me with your energy to read your story today. I don't take it lightly. Make sure all my cards are upright. All right, let's go ahead to Aries. I have Aries, then Taurus. If you guys want to book a personal on the clarity readings, go ahead and check the information in the description box below. All right. Turnaround time for those readings is 24 hours. They will be closed at midnight, so I won't be accepting any more of those at midnight because I need to clear my energy for the summer solstice offerings that I'm going to be having for you guys. All right, Aries. Let's go. I'm hearing a breath of fresh air, Aries. A breath of fresh air. Okay, let's see. Aries. What's it all about for them? The Lover. I'm not going to play. The Lovers. Okay. The Sun. Everybody loves the sunshine. Ooh, and the Fool. Okay. Aries, make sure you're not running from something, because I'm hearing false start. Make sure you're not running from something just to go quickly start something else to get away from something. That's illusion. You get what I'm saying? And that's one of the main things I've been telling Aries, especially if you're in Aries, right? That is one of the main things I've been telling you guys is stop just plowing ahead and grabbing at these quick wins. Stop trying to just go for the quick wins. Okay, you're tying yourself out. The Five of Swords is here. It's not what you think it is, or it's not in alignment. Clarify the Lovers. The Ace of Swords. The Three of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And the Hangman. Yeah, some of you could be seeing through some type of partnership or collaboration, even a contract that you're in. With the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, you could be seeing that it's a bad deal. You could be seeing that someone was saying that they were investing in you, or that they wanted to invest in you, but they were not. Okay, with the Hangman here, or they had reservations. Okay, or they were waiting, they were stalling. I feel like you're seeing the truth of a connection. For some of you, it's love. For some of you, it's business and work. For some of you, y'all mix the two. Okay, clarify the Sun. The Two of Wands in reverse. That Two of Wands been flipping in reverse a lot today. Plans are changing. The Page of Wands. And the Six of Wands. And that's crazy. Six of Wands is a very public card. I was going to say, do people know who you are? Eight of Pentacles. Some of y'all might need to be seen differently in work. Okay. And this might seem like, especially if this is a contract going awry, but this might be the opportunity that you need, Aries, to kind of break free and to have some type of creative freedom, some type of creative liberty to be able to express yourself the way that you've always wanted to. Okay, very boldly. The Sun, that's Leo energy. Six of Wands is also Leo energy, and like I said, it's very public. It's in front of people. It's accolades, and she's being paraded up on the horse. All of these are wands, and all of the wands are in your guidance. So I feel like this is about you being seen differently, but it's coming through the truth of a connection, the truth of, I'm going to go with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It feels like not being believed in, quite honestly, whether that's from a partner, whether that's from the public, whether that's from, I don't know, in work, feels like not feeling supported, not being believed in. And there's this fog around that. And what it's trying to get you to do, I think, is be more bold in your own energy. You don't have to wait for people to believe in you. To be bold, to speak your truth, to be creative. So I'm getting the message, so don't keep hopping from thing to thing, Aries. As I say that, the Five of Swords just came back out. That was the... Y'all understand how I connect these energies. That was the same card that was on the bottom of the deck when I started that message about not running from something else, running from one burning building to what you think is refuge, but it's just another burning building. The Five of Swords. And be mindful of people offering you something while you are in a moment of distress. I have been in that situation. Watch that, okay? I wouldn't be saying, we're in that energy, okay? And Aries, I know the messages that I've been getting to you guys, and my head just felt super weird. That was very random, So, yeah. And the Lovers. Do not go from one relationship to the other, period. Listen. You got lovers over here. You got lovers over here. Justice. And the Six of Pentacles here. You need to balance the situation out, Aries, by standing in your truth, speaking your truth. So whatever this is, you found out somebody doesn't believe in you. You found out the investment was not really what you thought it was. All of this is pushing you to be more bold. in your creativity and your creative expression. And be mindful of the offers that you're taking at this time. Are you taking them because you are truly sitting with them and saying, oh yeah, okay, this aligns with me. This aligns with my long-term plans. I can see myself doing this. This feels good. Or are you just trying to take something because you're just trying to escape? That is what I mean by the illusion. And you can see how that's tricky. So I'm not coming at you. That's tricky because the illusion that you run into could seem like the refuge. But with Jupiter and Cancer, what I'm going to say is that a lot of the refuge that we are building is within. Okay? So I know that was all woo-woo. But that's what I have for you, Aries. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for allowing me to read your energy today. I don't take it lightly, all right? If you would like to get a little bit more personal, you feel like you need to get even more clarity on your situation, information to book a personal reading is in the description box below. All right? I appreciate that. Just know that the clarity readings that I'm offering right now do close at midnight. All right? So bear that in mind. All right. Lastly, let's read from a Taurus. It feels like Friday. I keep thinking it's Friday. All right, Taurus. Last one for today. 25 minutes. That was 25 minutes. All right, Taurus, you're up. Everything will be time-stamped afterwards, guys. Okay, Taurus. The Nine of Swords. Oh, no, y'all will not get me to sing that song. Oh, I cannot stand that anxiety song. and it took one of my favorite songs, somebody that I used to know, and sampled it. Oh my God, I just can't get with it. I cannot get with the vibe of that song. But I heard it nonetheless, Taurus. I'm not going to sing it, though. I don't sing that song. Okay, Page of Cups. And the Magician in reverse. Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I'm hearing living a lie. Giving up the lie, because the Magician in reverse is a lie. Or a liar. Or a manipulation. Or misuse of resources. Abuse of resources. Clarify the Nine of Swords. The Lovers. I see. You have to stop putting your feelings on the back burner, Taurus. You matter. Your feelings matter. You have to stop worrying so much about this other person or whoever this is. Yeah, Ten of Swords, that you hurt yourself in the process. I feel like somebody here is like just unavailable mentally, or I just get like a very bah humbug energy, just not a pleasant energy. It just feels very detached. Okay, yeah, Knight of Wands. This could even be someone that has a short temper, something that you're dealing with that, yeah, Three of Cups, Page of Wands. I wanna be your man. I wanna be your man. I feel like this could even be some type of like rejection that you feel, honestly, that you're dealing with, and wondering, like the cloudiness of wondering why, or why not me, or you know. Got the King of Swords here, clarifying the Page of Cups. Also the Eight of Pentacles. And the Four of Wands. So I think they want you to choose you, Taurus. You guys have come a very long way with this journey of healing wounds of unrequited love. And I think a lot of you are reaching full circle moments where you are getting the chance to choose yourself, to choose your stability over someone else's chaos, to not keep blaming yourself for someone not seeing your worth, for someone not wanting to spend time with you and it's nothing to do with you. But if you don't know that, you'll make it about yourself. If you wish to be chosen, you'll make things like that about yourself, and you'll stay and you'll say, it's me, and you'll keep trying to change and contort yourself in different ways. And that's not what they want you to do. The Magician in reverse is the Five of Cups. All right, so you're going to have to, the illusion for you is taking someone or something off the pedestal. They are not as shiny as you thought they were. Six of Cups in reverse. Or they're not who they used to be. They've dulled. The Empress. But you are still you. The Empress is Taurus. Oh my God. And the Hierophant is Taurus. It's the only Taurus one for you. The Empress you share with Libra. This is you. You are still you though. You still got your juice. But the more that you keep letting this person project onto you, or any person, right? It might not be the same person. Maybe this is a cycle that you have been going through and the fog is finally lifting. You have to own who you are. You have to say, you cannot wait. Okay, because I'm getting a channel and I'm getting the energy of somebody who is like, they will just stay and wait for the other person to make all the moves. So it's like you can stay in something forever waiting for the other person to call all the shots. Spirit says, stop. You have to be the one to call. You can't wait for a reason. Your feelings are reason enough. Having someone do something time and time again is proof and reason enough. And that's what Spirit is saying here. That's the fog that's lifting, I think, for you guys. Is realizing, like I just keep hearing, it's not you. It's not me. It's not me. All right, let me get y'all one more. Anything else? Yeah. Drop the struggle. Period. King of Pentacles in reverse, especially, that's another Taurus card too. Especially Taurus, if you are stable in your life and like you have your thing going on or whatever, and this is the only mishap, like a relationship or something, Spirit is saying, why do you feel like you have to carry someone else's struggle? This is projection at its finest. Like Spirit is saying, if you don't drop this struggle that's not yours, but you, that, like, I know that's easier said than done when you truly are in it. Yeah, Eight of Swords, truly in it. That's the fog. Eight of Swords is like, can't think clearly. The swords are crossed and crisscrossing and what? And what? The swords represent thoughts. Air. Wow. All right, Taurus, so I really hope that helps you to ground in that knowing, because you're feeling it. The fog is like you're feeling it, that it's not you. This is a big step in your healing when it comes to your self-worth. And for those of you who have been on this journey of healing this cycle of unrequited love, I've been on that with you guys. I remember reading that. So this is a big chance to choose yourself through this fog. And that's what they're leaving you with. If it's confusing, if you can't read up the fucker, that's the confusion. That's the illusion. Don't continue to build on that. But you know who you can bet on? You. That's what I have for you, Taurus. I love you guys. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys allowing me to share in your energy and read your energy today. I don't take that lightly. I hope all of you have gained some clarity in your situations at this time. I have some new offerings I'm going to be getting out there. So if you guys want to get the clarity readings, just keep in mind that I won't be accepting any more after midnight tonight. So I don't know whether to say midnight tonight, midnight Friday, I don't know. But the information to book is in this description box. I'll leave a pinned comment. It's also on the community post. So if you just go on my profile, you'll see it there as well. All right. I appreciate you guys. I hope you're getting through this energy well. And I will catch you guys very, very soon. All right. So stay tuned. Enjoy the rest of your Jupiter day, y'all. And till we meet again. Till next time, y'all. Bye.